New World Order, you underestimated the people. You took a gamble and you lost.
Okay, we don't like this. Okay, well then we're going to do this. And that is just how it's going to be.
Evidence brought to light that there is a corrupt officer, or that officer did shoot that kid on purpose.
I don't care how I look, I don't care how I sound, I don't care what the beat is. I just care the message gets across. How do y'all like my backyard? What's up, everyone? It's Tin Man with the Resistance. Watching this, as always, you are the Resistance. Lucid and I just shot a weekly report. We didn't really cover any articles, just kind of went into a few debates. And I want to touch base on one of those debates. The vaccinations in particular. You know, I don't begrudge anybody who wants to buy into the mainstream propaganda bullshit regarding vaccinations. If you want to vaccinate your kids, that's your own damn prerogative. But don't chastise me for doing what I feel is best for my kids. Hey, you do what you do, and you do what you feel is best for your kids, but don't you dare begrudge me for what I do in the best interest, or what I feel is the best interest of my kids. Granted, I'm not a parent yet, but when that time comes, I expect to be afforded that same courtesy that I would afford you. Don't tell me what I need to fucking do with my life, and my kids, and my family, and then turn around and chastise me for pointing out facts, insinuating that I'm trying to tell you what to do with your kids, and your life, and your family. You don't like being told how to fucking run your shit, don't you dare tell me how to fucking run mine. And rather than bitch and try to debate me on facts, believe me, there are a lot of fucking facts, fucking do your research, do your homework. Don't necessarily buy into the mainstream bullshit. Fucking research the facts. Both sides of the fucking coin before you pass judgment on somebody else. Because what you know may not necessarily be true. And just because you want to believe something doesn't necessarily make it true. So just because you believe something, don't chastise me because I believe or think differently than you do. Because that's just pure bullshit. Research the facts, make your own determinations by all means, but don't you dare judge me based on the decisions I've made, based on the research I've done. Because I'm not going to vaccinate my kids. And if you think that poses a threat to you and your family, your vaccinated kids, then that just undermines your whole argument that vaccines work. Because if vaccines work and prevent your kids from getting these diseases and so forth, then why would my unvaccinated child affect yours, providing they even contracted any of these particular diseases in the first place? You gotta ask yourself that question. If vaccines work, then how would it even be possible for your child to contract the disease from my child, providing they got it in the first place? You couldn't. It just doesn't make sense. If vaccines work and they prevent your kids from getting these diseases, as you claim, then my unvaccinated child could not possibly infect your vaccinated child. Just not possible. Okay, pure and fucking simple. Well, like I said, rather than sit there and debate me and tell me you're right and I'm wrong before you even know all the facts because you're ignorant enough to buy into the mainstream, then that's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. That's what you're going to do. I won't begrudge you that. But don't sit there and live in this fantasy world and pretend that everything's all hunky-dory while you're getting a dick up your ass, just like what happened in Nazi Germany. Yeah, I know there's many people on the fence regarding the whole Nazi Germany Holocaust thing and Adolf Hitler. I'm not even going to get into that. But the fact of the matter is, people in a dictatorship tend to live in denial. At which point, they get fucked in the ass. So don't come crying to me when you get fucked in the ass because you wanted to debate me just to satisfy your own delusions of reality. Okay? I'm not going to save you. I'm trying to save you now. If you don't want to listen to me now and let me help you now, why should I help you then? Okay? Even though I probably will, just because that's the kind of person I am. But, point being, people need to start listening. You need to start waking up, researching the facts. Question everything. You know, if you want to question me, fine. But do it in the right way. Look at the facts. Research the shit I'm talking about or posting on social media. And draw your own conclusions. Learn the fucking truth of matters and draw your own conclusions. Don't be caught up in this little box in your own little perceptions of what you think reality is, because reality is stranger than fiction. Let's not deny it. Every day we learn something new. Most of us who were asleep 10 years ago, a lot of us are now awake, knowing that the shit that people like myself said 10 years ago was right. So if I was right then, stands to reason that I may be right now. So just take that into consideration. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is a dick in your ass. Or at the very least, an opportunity for someone to put a dick in your ass. So don't begrudge me because I've done my homework and decided that it was in my best interest and my children's best interest to not vaccinate and homeschool my kids. Huh? Don't begrudge me that. I don't begrudge you for the decisions you make. I don't tell you how to raise your family or what to do with your family, so don't you even dare try to tell me what to do with mine when the time comes. Pure and simple. Start thinking outside the box, people. And start doing your fucking research rather than whining and bitching because somebody proposes or presents an idea or something that contradicts your perceptions of reality. You know, I didn't like the idea of being woken up. I wasn't happy with the shit I got faced with when I was first woken up. But I accepted the truth. Why? Because I kept an open mind. I didn't stand there and say, conspiracy theorists, tinfoil hat wearing pieces of shit, you don't know what you're talking about, you're just trying to spread fear, blah, blah, blah. No, I researched the facts and made my own determinations. And that's what everybody needs to be doing. You need to research the fucking facts. And get your fucking facts straight. Tin Man out.